right, we're getting started. We're getting started tonight. First things first. Go down now. Now, hit the like and hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on so that when I come online, you guys get these picks first. Especially if you subscribe to me, Stat Lab, you need to get these recordings as soon as they come out because these stat lines, they go up and they go down quickly. So if you're rocking with me, go ahead, subscribe, turn notifications on. All right, here we go. Just a recap from last night real quick, although I want to get to the new stuff. We want to look at Clint Capella. We had him under 5.5. He hit for 6. It happens. It happens. Desmond Bain, we had him over 23.5. He went for 34. We won that one. And Jalen Green, we had him under 23.5, and we won that one. Great job, great night. We went 2-1. Sorry we couldn't get to 3-0 if you're following me, if you're rolling with me. But hey, 2 wins out of 1, pretty good, all right? Now let's get into it. Let's get into it tonight. Let's rock and roll, okay? We have 3 of these props. One is short-term compression fighting the season baseline. Okay, one is roll expansion with structural cushion, and one is recent from sitting directly on the median trap. If you size all these the same, if you think these 3 are the same, if you following me and you go the same with them, you're not respecting the probable tiers. Okay, now, quick little promo. If you value structure over narratives, hit the subscribe button. Drop your strongest lean in the comment. Full slate breakdown lives in stand store below. That's where you get my premium picks. Now, these picks that we choose here every day that we give you, we do a good job of analysis. But those premium picks is where it's at. All right, so let's get into it. James Harden, under 29.5 points and assists. All right, so let's start with the conflict. Season median, 31. The line is 29.5. So if you zoom out a little bit, okay, looks pretty thin. All right, we're sitting at about 50%. Okay, so the tension must be acknowledged first. If you ignore the season baseline, the under loses credibility. Let's zoom in, okay? Last 5, 100% under. I know it's green, but we're going under, so that means we want it, all right? Last 10, 80% under. Recent median sitting 25 to 27 range. That's 3 to 4 points of compression below this number. This is not matchup driven. Detroit is not some elite suppressor. They don't eliminate primary creators. This is efficiency compression. Harden's assist floor still lives around 7 to 10-ish. That hasn't disappeared. What's dropped lately is scoring efficiency. Fewer spike games, fewer 35 plus points and assist night. Fewer 35 point and assist nights. Okay? What am I missing? Here it is. Season level production returning. 40 plus ceiling still very real. Competitive script pushing high minutes. Any minor injury or fatigue variable resolving upwards. This under only works if short-term compression continues. If efficiency rebounds to the season norm, 30 plus becomes very reachable. That's why this is an elevated risk. So, it's a risk. Look at it. Last 20, it's a risk. Then we go head to head, it's about 50%. All right? And don't forget, okay, over here, okay, Detroit is giving up 24.4 points to point guards. Now, yeah, point guard Harden, shooting guard Harden, however you want to slice it. So, I am going with the under 29.5 points and assists. This is form-based regression, and the risk, baseline reversion. All right. This is not blind faith. It's recent distribution versus long-term baseline. Full modeling is in the stance or below. Build responsibly on PrizePicks. Track everything you do through Pikkit. Now, the strongest structural profile on this slate is Mr. Kyle Kuzma. Before we say or be overconfident, let's introduce the tension. Okay? Heavy public overexposure. That's what this is. That matters. Public alignment is not confirmation. It's crowding risk. Now, zoom into the structure. Zoom into it. All right? Season median is around 20. All right? We're going for over 18.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. All right? Those are three keys. All right? Already 1.5 points below the center. Layer recent form. All right? Last 5. Over. Last 10. 80% over. Last 20, it's clustering around the 20-24 range. Now, the key variable, Giannis is out. That expands Kuzma's role, all right? His shot volume raises, okay? Rebounding floor holds. It holds. It holds where it's at. Assist involvement stable in the 3 to 5 band. He doesn't need ceiling, okay? He doesn't need to be at the top in these categories at all. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Hey, that clears the line. All right. A lot of you starting to. What am I missing? Knicks' slower pace, okay? That causes problems. The efficiency dips. Blowout reduces the minutes. Giannis is out. Public exposure inflating sentiment. But the number hasn't moved to 20.5. It's at 18.5. You're still buying below the center. That's a structural cushion that I talked about earlier. That's the definition. Okay? So position over 18.5 points, rebound, and assists. That's my vote. All right? This is role-driven structural edge. The risk, public crowding, and pace friction pushing this number. Now, the one I talked about that was fragile. Okay? This one here's a fragile one. All right? It's loading up Josh Hart. Okay? Points plus assist under 16.5. Wow. Okay. Starting with the crowding narrative. Recent unders are piling up. Here we go. Recently. Look at that. Last 5. Under. Okay. Last 10. Under at 70% clip. The median is sitting around 15. Okay. If you take all those numbers. But here's the conflict. The season median is 16.5. Okay, exactly on the line. You look at the last 20, you look at the head-to-head. That means no structural cushion. This is short-term compression only. And the matchup introduces volatility. Milwaukee allows perimeter scoring. All right? They do. Look at it. It's right here. 29.6. Okay? They don't strongly suppress the wings. Rebounds don't really count here. So if Hart scores 15 points, you're sweating assists. You're dying if you're on the under, right? But what are we missing? Okay? Usage bump, competitive script. Milwaukee's defense weakens. Head-to-head volatility. This under depends on Josh Hart staying in the 10 to 12 scoring band. If scoring creeps up, the margins disappear quickly. This is not structural, right? Something you can orchestrate and see yourself getting to. This is a thin one. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Okay? But my position, I'm still holding. Under 16.5 points and assists. Short-term compression, median trap, match-driven scoring lift. So, let's wrap this up. Kuzma, the strongest structural edge with role expansion. Harden, regression play with baseline conflict. Hart, thin compression sitting exactly on season median. All right, different bucket, different sizes. Anchor Kuzma, size Harden cautiously. Treat Hart as optional, not core. No emotions in this. No chasing ceiling games. Just distribution versus price. Full slate, remember, is breakdown is in the stand store below. Use PrizePicks intelligently. Compare numbers, track performance, drop your strongest lean, subscribe for disciplined breakdowns, execute intelligently. Let's cash.